Hi guys, what's up? It's Kia. I wanted to share this video with you guys. I recorded it a while ago, but it's basically my highlighting and contouring routine, how I achieve flawless skin using no foundation at all. So, like I said, I recorded it a while ago, but an updated routine. Yeah, so I'm starting off with a primer. This is Benefit POREfessional. And I like to use primer when I'm going for a really flawless finish, just to kind of fill in my pores and give me a really smooth kind of complexion. And as you can see, I don't have many like blemishes, so I'm basically just going to be highlighting and contouring. The concealer I'm using is the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo, which I really like. I love the consistency and the coverage on this. So I started off with my fingers and then switched over to a concealer brush. Basically concealing a little under my eyes and then highlighting different areas um, under my cheekbone as well as, under my eyes and down the center of my face. Here I switched to a concealer brush just to kind of highlight my forehead. And there are some blemishes on my forehead that I like to conceal. And just kind of blending that out. Then I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows. And to do that, I like to use both a pencil and powder. So I start off with pencil, really kind of waxy type of consistency. And then I brush that out. And then I set that with a brown eyeshadow. And that's what I'm doing here. A little bit more of the concealer to a palette, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean up my brows even more. And this kind of just highlights them and makes them look more prominent on the face. And I know I'm starting to look a little crazy, like I'm wearing war paint, but it's all going to come together and blend out. I almost always do this with my brows just to kind of make them more pronounced on my face. And after I do that, I'm going to start to blend. I'm just using a beauty sponge. I purchased this online, and I like to soak it completely with water and then wring it out. So it's very damp, and it's really good at blending. So I'm just going to blend out all those lines that were created, and it's going to start to come together a little bit. So blending everywhere that I applied the concealer. I got a little messy there. Clean that up and blend. After it's all blended out, then I'm going to need to set it. Here I'm using the E.L.F. HD powder in Corrective Yellow, so similar to banana powder. And I'm applying it with the Real Techniques setting brush, which I love for setting my concealer. It's just the perfect brush. And I'm applying it pretty heavily. You can see it's looking kind of ashy on my skin, but I'm going to blend it out and all the excess is going to come off. I'm just using it to set that concealer so it stays in place. And it also just really makes that concealer pop on my skin. You can definitely see the yellow type undertone. So once that's all applied, I'm going to apply face powder to give me a little bit of coverage everywhere that I didn't apply the concealer, and also to blend out all of the products that I put on my face so far. So it's going to blend out all the um, setting powder and just give me a more seamless look. Next, my favorite part, this is the contouring, and for this I'm using just a pressed powder that's about 3 shades darker than my own skin tone. And I love to do this. It's really just creating shadows and giving my face more dimension. Like I said, it is a lot darker than my actual skin tone, but it just comes together, blends all together to give me a really flawless complexion. It just looks like my skin is just flawless, hunty. So I love to do this. This is actually by Ruby Kiss. It's really inexpensive. And that brush is Essence of Beauty from CVS. I don't think they make that anymore. But I love that. I'm just contouring my nose a little bit. Adding a little definition on the side. And sweeping a little bit on my eyelids. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm just going to bronze and highlight and all of that. This is a product that I love from Jane. I ranted and raved about this product in my previous video. And as you can see, it's just like a bronzer. It's like a red-brown color. I love it. And again, I'm using it to add dimension to my face. Oh, I love this bronzer. As a highlighter, I'm using a E.L.F. Studio Blush. This is in Giddy Gold, and it's a really pretty highlighty gold, like a rose gold. And that's the E.L.F. Blush brush, which I love to use for highlighter. And I think the last thing that I did was just apply blush after highlighter. The one I use, I also talked about this in my previous videos, the NARS blush in Lovejoy. Really, really pretty. I love it for like every single day. And that's pretty much that's pretty much it for the Flawless Foundation. At this point, I would apply, eye makeup or, take it from there. But I hope you guys like, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.